Well, thanks, Simona. So being brand new to Montreal, and with the freezing cold weather we got going out here, I was looking for a place to get on my skateboard. So I went and hooked up with Dan Vizina, who's one of the co-owners of South Park, which is Montreal's newest and biggest skateboard park. Come check it out with me. Hey, this is Ryan Summers, aka Fritz the Chat. I'm here with my man Dan Vizina at South Park Skate Park. Just checking in to see what's going on. How you doing, man?
Quite alright. Quite alright.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, how you got involved in, skateboarding in general and specifically in this park?
Well, skateboarding started around the mid-'80s. I'd already been BMXing for about 8-9 years. And a couple of local skaters, Barry Walsh, Mark Tissot and stuff, just inspired the hell out of me, and I wanted to do what they do. So they got me started, and then from there it's been about almost 16, 17 years now. I've been involved in every level of skateboarding, really.
Very cool. So how did you take that that love of skateboarding and get involved into opening up South Park?
Well, I've been involved with a lot of the skate parks in Montreal since the beginning. The Jean Talon skate parks, the legendary Skate Depth ones, Boucherville, always skating there, and all the indoor parks, Taj Mahal. I've just always been involved with that. It's necessary for the winter. We need a place to hibernate. So.
Yeah, definitely in a city like Montreal. I mean, with the weather it is, you only get like 6 months outside. So
it's not raining.
Yeah. So what's this is Montreal's newest skate park. It's currently the biggest as well. Can you tell us a little bit about what is actually involved behind the scenes in opening up? It's a pretty big project from start to finish, I can imagine.
Absolutely. It's been about 3.5 years, going on almost 4 years that I've been looking for a space. It's just there's so many factors: insurance, the price per square foot, location. Landlords tend to not want a skate park in their building. They don't know what it is. They're kind of freaked out by it. It's just been hell trying to find a space, really. We got in this particular space, we got really lucky on it. I met a landlord who was open to the idea, had a skateboarding relative, and that was the key there.
So what goes on with the actual design of the park? Are you involved in that, or do you hire someone from the outside? Are there professional skateboard park designers? Like, what goes into building all these ramps and all that?
Well, we build a lot of portable street courses and that kind of thing. We produce a lot of pro skateboard events. So a lot of these designs are just things that we dream up. A lot of these ramps are things that were portable at one time. So we've always been involved. I design a lot of it along with Casey McDonald, Lee Robert, a couple of local skaters. We've been designing ramps for over a decade.
Very cool, very cool. So for all the, is it just for skateboarding, or I see you got rollerbladers here too? Are there BMX bike people coming in as well?
Yeah, absolutely. There's specific BMX sessions on Sunday nights. And there's a lot of rentals, a lot of Wednesday night rentals with the BMX crew, and we're trying to right now work it out so that we can perhaps make a section for them. But it tends to be more skateboard, and some inline skaters get into the mix from time to time.
And for all the cats out there that are wondering, just let them know about a membership. Like, how can they come down? Like, how much does it cost to do it, and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, it's a sliding rate if you're a member or not member. Membership is $50 for a year, and from there it's anywhere between $5 and $10, to come skate, depending on the session. You just have to check our website at southpark.com, and all the rates are there.
And how do you find do you have issues with? You were talking about finding a location for a skate park. Like, are there any kind of issues with the community? Like, any resistance towards? Because how skateboarding has sort of a bad, well, in the past especially, it has had a kind of a bad rap with the public. Do you find any kind of resistance from the community for allowing a skate park in the neighborhood, sort of thing?
Oh, no, not at all. They're kind of oblivious to us being here in reality. But it is the winter right now. I mean, in the summer we're going to be doing a few more things outside in the parking lot. We've got a nice big parking lot to produce events outdoors. So when we start making noise, that's when people are going to start noticing. We're staying low key right now. We're not completely finished building the place. We got a pool coming in. We're going to put a real cement backyard pool. So we got that kind of thing coming up. So we're kind of staying low key right now, and this is like a semi-open place to us.
You guys have a shop here as well for people to buy equipment and stuff and all that?
Yeah, sure. A little skate shop just to serve the basic needs. You break your deck or you hit your T-shirt. I don't know. We got all kinds of stuff.
And okay, skateboarders are notoriously wild bunch. Any crazy stories you want to share with us, or you want to keep those things on the down low?
Yeah, absolutely. That's definitely the way to go.